VOD review for Mr. Breadloaf. Standard start, random weapon. We'll be talking about movement and decision making. This is some crispy video. Alright, hammer start, one of the easier ones. Alright, with the... looks like the guards are in the big prize pack, so we could get bombs out of them if we kill enough. Alright, you went on the right side, on the correct side of the pot this time. Good, good. Alright, that was great to not notice. You could actually have gone a little bit lower, but it was fine. Oh no, the guards are in the magic drop group. Never mind, they won't get bombs. Okay, I like it. A little fusion of the pot and hammer strats. The pots do hammer damage, so it's perfect. Perfect. That was actually the earliest pixel you could have gone in. Your diagonals have been great so far. Queen. Early pearl. Early pearl. We didn't really kill any rats to see if they drop bombs. The only rat we killed was the one that dropped the key. If we kill a few rats, they might drop bombs, but it's too late now. Because the two drop groups, remember, were the guards and then the rats. So we want to kill at least at least one drop from a rat so that we can see if they're in the bomb drop group. Ether, huh? Oh, keep diagonaling. Yeah. Alright, we didn't really need to kill the pickle because we killed lots of things in the castle, so we're already getting the poultry reward, but that's a good poultry reward. It's usually a little better to go around the house and just go through the two bushes. Not that big of a difference, though. Thank God, just a rupee. Hell yes. Quick thinking, I like it. Get him away from you. Oh, come on. You could quick swap to that. You have 3 items. And lots of time. Sword, hammer, we're just gloves. Oh wow, flute. We're gloves away from Dark World access. Alright, sure. Okay. Vivi just staring me down in the center of the house for a bit there. Wait, straight to Dark World? No, finish looting the town. Don't go straight to Dark World. You can't leave CAC without looting CAC. The well's right there. Are we dealing with Cat? What's happening? Alright, hanging out. Thinking time. A lot of thinking time. I'm not sure what's happening. If this is genuine thinking time, you should really think while you loot Kakariko. If you're getting distracted by some... Oh, this looks like setup issues. What happened? You should have told me about the false start. Fast forward here. What happened? What's that about? Okay, we're back. With a new seed. Okay. I'm just gonna assume you did the intro just as well, because I don't want to watch it again. Fire rod start this time. 3 bombs. Just go a little fast. Get a map. Right side of the pot. Let's see this part. Now keep with the diagonals. You should have been on the left wall before you cleared the edge. Good dodge though. Same cart. Alright, are you gonna grab that bomb? You should grab that bomb. Yeah. Another bomb. Okay, so the guards are just in the bomb drop room. Got it. Nice. Wait, did you? Okay. Yeah, just go right immediately and go under that. Seems like you're indecisive there. Fast forward a little more. All right, that's the right path through this room. Ah, you were 1 pixel short. Alright, how are we doing for the rat room? Okay, we're lighting it up. Lighting up the rat. Switch to bombs. Alright, looking good. You don't need to be that far away. You can be a lot closer, so that way you're ready to go in as soon as the bomb explosion's over. Boots! Early boots! Someone say this was assured sword boots? Casual boots? Bootsy boots? Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, we're running! We were gonna remember bonk rocks, right? Yes. So we got early ether again. No, go right, go right. And a required AGA 1. You don't need to pick up that bush, you can just walk next to it. Lamp! Never ever do dark rooms, I guess. It's fine. Now it's up to you if you want to use this feature, but if you're like me and a little bit forgetful, you can actually right-click the square where that indicates lumberjack, and then left-click on the hookshot, and it'll put a little hookshot icon in the square to remind you what's there. mirror. Good dash. I only just learned this, but you're apparently supposed to go through the right pots, not the left pots, because then you don't have to adjust left to open the chest. Not that big of a deal, but... That little up movement could have just been a walk instead of a dash, but otherwise, totally fine. God, you're rich as heck. There's your sword. Didn't take long. So we have a lot of fire, boots, mirror, book. I don't know, this is feeling like a 9 out of 10 shot of desert. By the way, how about our map check? Did I miss it? Or did we not do it? There we go. Ooh, desert is a pendant. That's rough, buddy. However, I don't know. I feel like the game is telling us to do desert. Boots, book, a sword, fire. Those are all the things that are required. Well, not even a sword, but those are all things that are required to go to desert. Save it, quick. So I'm feeling like desert at the moment. You could also reasonably do Moldorm Cave and see if it leads you in any other directions. I don't think Sahasrahla and Eastern is the play right now. You have boots, dash, dash. Could have dashed left there before you dashed down. Good, block delete. And you should grab the chest before you come up here, that way you can just dash down the rim when you come back. Trash. Alright, we're doing Moldorm. Not sure what that other sword swing and spin was about. There's a glove. Moon Pearl. Well, now Hera is potentially a place to go. Now, we didn't talk about this too much, but since you have Zora money, I think it would actually be a good idea to go to King Zora, fake flipper over to Waterfall Cave, and check King Zora. It's out of logic, but, well, King Zora isn't out of logic, just the Waterfall Cave is. But you can get them all right now with a fake flipper. I imagine, though, you're going to save and quit and go to the mountain? That was a good dash, by the way. No, don't dash with him. Don't dash with him. Alright, we gotta be, since we have boots, and that means the lumberjack tree would be lootable if we could beat Aga. Don't go in there. I assume that was an accident. I would be thinking about how quickly can we do Aga 1. The only thing we need to get in there is either cape or another sword. Hookshot's a valuable thing to have, so... It's a heart. Alright, so both of those for nothing. Alright, we should check the tablet. Check the ether tablet while we're here. Nope, not checking the ether tablet. Just because we can't loot it doesn't mean we shouldn't check it. It's good to know if it's something we should come back for or not. Good mirror. That's a way you can do it. We're climbing. You just hold diagonal out of that door on the left, on the bottom left room. Hold diagonal up, and you'll safely avoid the star. Didn't cancel stair drag. It's okay though. Hey, there's a sword. Now we can do Aga. We should probably be thinking about that pretty soon. Three spin attacks. No, no, don't dash, don't dash. 3 spin attacks. Now he's gonna go fast after the next one. Oh, whew, close. Well, now that we have the Master Sword, we can actually check Ether, and then save and quit. Alright, good, good. Flippers! Now we have to do the Zora checks. Where are you going? Where are you go? You don't have hammer. What are you doing? Alright, you realize. No, you didn't realize. You did? We did! Hooray! I think do Aga. You can do the flipper checks later. Cool thing about doing Aga is when you arrive on the pyramid, you can check the pyramid item. Then you could go north up to Catfish, and then mirror when you get to Catfish, and you'll be able to do the Zora checks after that. And then the Hobo you'll be able to route in later when you walk to Pod. Well, I think this is a little bit of an inefficiency to check this first. even if you don't get the hook shot immediately, we know we have to beat Aga 1, so we may as well do it when we need when the teleport up to the top of the pyramid will help us. Hobo is really, really far out of the way. That you might notice this extra swim is like probably a minute there and back. So that's why if we have mirror and flippers, we could think about picking that up on our way to pod. Like, you know, you go to Dark World at the pyramid or south of Link's house if you had the hammer, and then when you walk towards pod, you'll be able to jump down, mirror, get the hobo, mirror back, and continue walking to pod. A way faster way to check hobo. Oh yeah, I didn't see it was on the ledge. Ten arrows, okay. Alright, we are committed to picking up this item. And its bombs. Do Aga. Do Aga. Do Aga. Do Aga. It's your only way to Dark World right now, and it's required to do because Hookshot's behind it. Do Aga. These first two guards, yeah, fire at them. Ruin their day. Excellent. One spin attack gets these guys. Great. Good. Oh, you had it. You had it. No, down, down. Oh no. Oh no, we haven't practiced this. Alright, now go right. And then down. Okay. Don't kill them. They didn't do nothing to you. You can just dash right through that guy. Can't do anything about it. Yeah, that's not a key dash. You need to align yourself with the bottom wall if you want to do that. Fire rod. Yep, yep. I think same thing here, just fire rod them. These guys have a lot of health. Fire rod, fire rod. Alright. I think it may have also been a good idea to pick up arrows on the top right pot. Not that you have bow yet, but you might. Maybe on pyramid or something. It's always good to have some extra resources. Alright, if you keep holding A, you'll dash after the cutscene. So hopefully you didn't let go during this cutscene. Yeah, perfect. You can actually slash the curtain from the left. You align yourself with the top wall. Is that too low? I think you want to be a little higher. Like in relation to Aga. Yeah, that worked out. You were fine, but you'd be a little safer if you were a little higher. Yeah, too low, too low. And he's really being a dick today. Come on, Aga. There we go. Alright, so we don't actually have logical access to anything except for Pod. We could dip Pod. We should probably check the map immediately. You do not need that. Where are we going? We're going to Catfish. Yeah, see, you could have mirrored after going here and then taken care of the Zorcheks that way. Okay, now, just kind of thinking about where we are. There's a lot of options. We can't do anything logically in Dark World right now, except for dipping Pod. I don't really like that plan, to be honest. I think we want to get the hookshot, and then use that hookshot to go to the left side, the west side of Dark World. From there, we can get Skull Woods, we can get Thieves Town, and we can get all the way down to Hype Cave. That's a lot of stuff, a lot of opportunities to find a hammer and a bow. And from there, I think doing the combo of Eastern and Pod is probably good. I don't. If you don't get the hook shot, not getting the hook shot immediately, I think would be the worst play. I mean, hammer could be on Saha or in Pendant Desert Palace, but we should really do a map check immediately. I'd be thinking about getting that hook shot. I don't think it'd be good to take it to the mountain just yet. I think we want to use it to go the west side of Dark World. Yeah, I'm sticking by my guns on that one. Let's see what you do. Mirror to save and quit, right? Or mirror to... Okay, good, good. That way you don't start on top of the pyramid. Sanctuary. We're getting that hook shot. dash through the bush and then into the tree. You don't have to lift it. Alright. Don't go to the mountain with this. If you're gonna use this, use it to get to West Dark World. Where are we going? Wherever you're going, you don't need to be walking out of here. Please don't go down just to check. Okay, good. The bottle kid, we can do that when we're going through Village of Outcasts, and we can just mirror to him. Okay, I think you're thinking the same thing. Stun him with hookshot. Wow, he fucked your shit up. Good knowledge, yes. Helpful fairy. Fairy. Fairy, be helpful. Oh my god, fairy. Good hookshot. Good hookshot. Wow, the screen is not being kind to you. That was unlucky. Alright, good. We're going to Village of Outcasts. We really need to do a map check. Bonk those. Nope. But alright. You can do this too. You could have bonked the rocks on the bottom right and then walked up. That's another way. That one's close enough that I'll excuse it. Hold sword left, kick up dust. Aw. The mitts! Kingly mitts. Well, that gives you much easier access to Dark World. Logically, it doesn't do much for you at the moment. It gives you more access to the Dark Mountain. Finally, a map check. Okay, we have Green Pendant Thieves Town, Red Pendant Pod. And then our last red crystals on Turtle Rock. Check the bumper ledge. Good. Alright, we have to do Moth. We can full clear it. Alright, we're saving it for later. I guess we do have easier access to Dark World now. So it won't be that bad to come back just for Moth. We're a little more geared. Now I mean the green pendant is a little bit sus, but I wouldn't be thinking about, I guess I'd go 50-50 on if you full clear Thieves Town or not. You would definitely at least get the first 4 chests. Good remembering. But there's so much overworld stuff to do. And you're on your way to Pipe Cave, and you could do Out of Logic Swamp Palace. Yeah, I wouldn't be thinking about clearing it. I would do the first 4 in Thieves Town and then leave. Like I said, there's no universe that I'm not doing the first 4 checks at Thieves Town. But I don't think a clear makes sense right now. Oh, we're going up? We're going to Skull Woods? We're going to Skull Woods the wrong way. This is not a way to Skull Woods. Okay, now we're going the right way. I think since you were already down there, you could have just gone around, done the, like, the dig game, like, I don't know if you can see my mouse. Do the dig game, come back up and get the smith, turn him in, get the purple chest, and then take that purple chest with you to get the forest kid, cave 45, turn in the purple chest, get I'm sorry, get hype cave, turn in the purple chest, get the bombos tablet, and then go do swamp palace. Swamp palace is a crystal. You have to do it anyway. Just because it's out of logic doesn't mean it's not a good time to do it, especially since you're already in the dark world in the area. And then it would have been pretty easy to go back to Skull Woods, especially if you get the flute. Go back to Skull Woods by just picking up the big dark rock and going north instead of going backwards here. Yeah, fuck that guy. Hook shot to the chest? Yeah. And then mirror out. Mirror, 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 mirror. Never go that way, just mirror. Please mirror. Alright, we're taking the long way. This is risky, I think. Might not find a key. You found a key. No, no, no. No, you want to go up. You're orphaning. No. Alright, well, this can work if you get this item and then mirror. No, 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 not good. There's a chest in that room 2 to our left. It was up from the tall room. We want to go up and get that chest before we come back down to bumper room. So now we just kind of left that chest alone. And we've completely forgotten about it. It doesn't exist. I've never heard of that chest. I plead the fifth. I mean, sure. Oh no, it's way faster to push than it is to pull. Don't pull. Push. Because when you pull, you can't do the little trick where you like wiggle back and forth to make the statue go faster. So that's what makes pushing a lot better. Dash across, dash across. If you have to cross the whole room, you should dash. Alright, I would want you to kill the boss first in hopes that he has the item. And then go back in if he doesn't. Math magic is pretty convenient for this. Go through the key door, just right through it. Great. Oh, I kind of saw that coming. Alright, you're good now. Great. Alright, we got this guy, right? This is like exactly what you practiced with. Good. Alright, we are still missing items. So we'll need to go back in the skeleton and get that other one under the bridge. Almost. If you started your dash a little sooner coming out of the door, then you would have been able to dash past everything. No, you want a mirror and check pad. Mirror and check pad. You have book. Mirror and check pad. No. Hopefully it's nothing. Wait, did you remember? You heard me. You heard me in the past. Wait, where are you going? What are you doing? This is not where you mirror. The bow? Oh, shit. We don't know where the other bow is, so that could be required. Probably no silvers are in GT. Bow is required for Eastern. There we go. Yep, that chest in the left room, it's just trash. What chest? Also, where are we going? Ooh, cool. I'll have to watch that later. Okay, so now we're going down and doing the things I said earlier. I guess this is a decent time for it. Yeah. I'm willing to bet that bow is required, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Don't grab the frog yet. You need to do the dig game. No, you can't do the dig game with the frog. Frog hates dig games. Oh wait, you're just gonna turn him in now? But you won't be able to do the dig game with the purple chest. That's why you do dig game first, then grab frog. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. What? You can jump down. You can jump off stuff. You're allowed to jump off stuff. Oh my god. You can jump down with the chest, I promise. You're gonna be real upset when you go to the state game. You have someone with you I don't like. Yep. Don't forget you can do hook shot and dash with followers, like the bomb or the purple chests. So if you hook shot and then immediately dash, it'll follow you. What are we doing? You're just gonna leave it behind? No, no, don't leave it behind. You already brought it with you. You're more committed to the purple chest than you are to the big game. See, now you lost both of them. Okay, I guess it's back. Alright, good, good. I'm glad you ended up sticking with the purple chest, even if it was by force. Alright, now you can just dash all the way. Well, no, I would want you to go to Hype Cave. So you should take the chest with you to Hype Cave. Or we're just turning it in. If you are just going to turn it in, then you could have gone, just dashed and mirrored when you got here. Wow. Okay, well, pedestal's not required. That's great. Get Bombos, get Bombos. It's right there. You're never going to have a better chance to get Bombos. Or Swamp Palace. Listen, I know Hype Cave is tempting, but there's nothing that can be in Hype Cave that you need at this exact moment. Bombos was right there. There's nothing that can be in Swamp Cave that can really do much for you in Swamp Palace. So you should have gotten Bombos, done Swamp Palace, and on your way out you can get Hype Cave. But really, I would have gotten Hype Cave before even turning in the purple chest, but... Alright, hopefully we're doing Swamp now. Where are we going? Don't, where are we going? Are we swimming to where? We're swimming to Pod? Or is this about Eastern? If you're going to Eastern, you should have just mirrored and crossed the bridge normally. You shouldn't be going to Pod, I think. No, that's way too high. You need to be a lot lower. Ice Rod. We should have done Swamp. We shouldn't have left it there. We went right past the entrance. It was full clearable. And it'll be more annoying to get back there, especially since you don't have Hammer. Since you don't have Hammer, you won't be able to go to Dark World by Link's house. So your way to get back to Swamp Palace would be going through, picking up the rock in Cack, and then walking down from there. We don't want to do that again. So just to be clear, Swamp is full clearable, even though logically it's full clearable with the hammer. And so the reason it's showing yellow is because you don't have the hammer. But you can beat the whole thing out of logic, and there's really no reason not to. Especially with Timber. To be perfectly clear, I don't think Pod is the play right now. There's a lot of overworld stuff we can do. There's 2 full clearable dungeons. Crystal dungeons. So I guess you're just gambling on the hammer being here. Or the flute or something. Switch to mirror. Switch to mirror. The other direction. Mirror and bow are right next to each other. You can just press L once. No, you should just go right. Get the back. Oh no! Oh wait, you don't have the big key. Never mind. You should do this. Cancel stair track? Nope. All right. Blech. Gross. All right. Well, we're in here. Let's check the back, I guess. Now, if you must, go to the pod entrance in Dark World, which again, I did not support, but if you must, I would still recommend doing Eastern first, because it's a full clear. And then coming to pod. Because that's a full clearable crystal dungeon that you have to do anyway, so you may as well do that first. Those are always a priority. I don't know what this music is from, but it sounds like a JRPG. And I kind of like it. No, not that way. Not that way. Alright, was this a waste of time? It sure was. Like I said, no reason to be here. Sometimes you can get lucky on bad decisions. You didn't get lucky. So that was just not great. No, if you have boots, you should just dash left and then dash up. You got this, you got this. Yes. Good job. There we go. Easier mountain access. We could check the Mire Shed along with the Mire Medallion. And then also get all the surrounding checks around Desert. We orphaned the Bombos tablet really badly. And that's gonna be, well, we could hope that we could get it along with Swamp Palace, I guess. So maybe we could not forget Bombos after Swamp. We should probably do Swamp next, because Swamp, again, even though it's not in Logic, there's still one chest that's in Logic without Hammer. So that chest could have Hammer, and I've seen it before. Pretty rare, but it happens. And more importantly, it's a full clearable crystal that we should definitely clear. Nice. Grab some arrows while you wait? Yeah. A little more right, a little more right. Okay, so, oh, you were too high. Yeah, I'm definitely doing Swamp and Bombos Tablet next, and would you activate Flute before that? I think I'd activate Flute. Not really that important. Yeah, makes sense to me. Activate Flute first. That's fine. But still gonna go to your house, or Flute to your house after that. And to Swamp Palace. Ah. Aside from Swamp, I know the mountain is tempting, but we don't have that many medallions, we don't have Samaria. There's a decent chance that we can't do Turtle Rock when we're up there. I would really want to check, again, Swamp, Bombos Tablet. After that, I think I would check Mire Shed and Desert area for what medallion is needed for Mire. Get the freestanding item in Desert. Checkerboard Cave and Yeah, I don't agree with this play. You're gonna have to have the medallion you need and also find Samaria in order for this to lead into Turtle Rock. And it would be unfortunate if you have to climb this, can't do Turtle Rock, and then later on have to check Turtle Rock for your Go Mode item. But there is a lot of stuff here, so maybe it works out for you. I still would have done Swamp first. Whenever you're bombing a wall and you've got boots, you should try and time a dash so that it goes through that wall as soon as the explosion is over. So you shouldn't be walking through those explosions, you should be dashing through them. Time to bomb jump. Got it. Bed. Oh, you're leaving now? Okay, love you, bed. Have a good day at work. Yeah, I guess that's your only option. So alternate routing I could propose would be if you checked Paradox and then come right back out of Paradox at the bottom, and then take this rock, take Super Bunny up to the top, and then after you check Hookshot Cave, you could mirror and check Spiral Cave. So Spiral Cave would be your last thing. Just based on the items you have. There's a couple different ways to route the East Mountain. I think that would be a little faster, that way you're not climbing the mountain twice. Like you are now. Hook shot into this pot and then diagonal down into the hole. Alright, well, we are praying about Hookshot Cave at this point. Also, we're checking the medallion. Yes, good, good. Bombos. One we don't have. Oh man, just one left. Definitely not doing Turtle Rock. Nothing. Wow, the whole mountain was crap. You got one medallion, you got, what was it, Quake? And that was it. Alright, so we're doing Swamp Palace now, right? 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 What are we doing here? We're meant to go to Dark World, I think? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, this is a long walk, but I guess you can check Dig Game. There's still no reason to ever pick up that rock. I think just drop down on the right twice, and then you can dash left across the entire screen. Oh, come on, I taught you the good way to dig. Don't just dig in a line. Don't mirror. You're not mirroring, right? Why are you mirroring? No. You came to Dark World just for the dig game? At least check the first 4 chests in Thieves Town. Just the dig game? Listen, alright, hold on. This is a common trap. It is tempting to be like, oh no, I missed the thing, I better go back for it. What if what I need is there? But that's not a good way to think about it. You need to either orphan it entirely and just commit to it being orphaned, or you need to route it in with other things. So if you were going to go to Dark World, you should have checked the first 4 chests in Thieves Town, because those are free. You could even consider beating Thieves Town. I might not do that. But the first 4 chests in Thieves Town, they're very quick. You can mirror right out, and even if you have to clear Thieves Town later, it's not even much of a time loss to go back in and finish it up. Get dig game, and then still your only way to get to Swamp Palace is that long route. You were halfway there. You could have kept going and done Swamp Palace. Now it's orphaned again. Or not orphaned, but it's a long walk again. You're really hoping you're finding Hammer. Really, really hoping. And if Hammer is in the first chest of Swamp Palace, you're in a bad way right now. Alright, what is it? Wake! Nothing here. Alright, there's only 2 chests in Desert, and it's not that much of a commitment. You could definitely consider doing the front of Desert. Yeah, I'm fine with this. It's not that much. You're really wanting Hammer. You're really wanting Samaria. So I think this is a fine play. I'll be less interested to see you clear it. I think clearing it would be a mistake. But I do think checking the front is totally fine. Alright, this has to be a small key or a big key. Small key. We go right. That's both things. Just leave. Just leave. Don't go to the big chest. Just leave. Just leave. Yes. Yeah, we'll have to leave those worms alive. Save it for the birds. Nothing. I guess Agina? That's in a cactus, I think. Eh. Adjacent to the cactus. Yeah, kind of like that. Except This particular cave is an exception where you could hold the bomb over your head and just let it explode and hold down. All right, we're really in a bad spot now. We could use the shovel. We could use the shovel. Or not. I could save and quit again. Also a thing that we can do. I'm not sure where we're going. There's nothing up here, so why wouldn't you just flute? Yeah. We're going to Dark World again. I guess we'll do the shovel check on the way to Swamp Palace. And now we're doing this walk again, still skipping the first 4 chests in Thieves Town. And frankly, with what you need, you could even consider clearing it. You don't want shovel out, you want mirror out. You want a mirror like at the bottom of the place. Oh my god, it's trash. Who's surprised? It's gotta be Swamp Palace, man. We've put it off long enough. No, we're doing Bombos first. Fine, but then do Swamp right after. Please. Swamp Palace. Are we doing it? Oh my god, I think we're doing it. It does exist. You don't need a mirror that low. Mirror higher. Mirror right next to the entrance. Mirror in the entrance. So either Hammer or, like, Samaria is here, right? In the first chest that has loot in it. Not that one, obviously. You should have placed that bomb the moment you came down the stairs. Not Hammer. Well, doesn't matter. We should go up and left first. This is the, like, I'm hoping for one item for go mode route where you, like, get compass chest and the big chest immediately. But you need several items for go mode, so just do the full clear. Do left side, then come back and get that one and the big chest at the end. Where are you going? This isn't the route we did. Getting the key? Why? We practiced diver down. You're good at it. You're good at diver down. Why are we doing this route? No. Don't do it like this now. No. It's actually a time loss now, since you've already gotten the key. No, this is bad. The bomb you used didn't have a chance to hit the switch because you didn't go back into the room. So the bricks are going to be up when you get over here. If you forget to do the diver down route for whatever reason, that's fine. What you can do is just hit the switch again to lift the pegs, and then just go back out the way you came, go back into that main foyer, and then go back into the bottom room from the right. Don't want to do, yeah, see, there's your problem. And so you're going to be forced to just do this normally. It would also be slower to diver down if you've already collected the key. So you may as well, yeah, hit the switch, go right, go down, and come back through the left. Bonk. That was too short to dash. You shouldn't dash there. Hookshot those blocks as soon as you land in the water. It's way faster than walking. Alright, now we'll just fall down the right side, right? Or not. Not a big difference. What? Oh, you're not comfortable with bomb diver down. Well, we gotta practice that again for sure. Yeah, I guess in that case, this is your only way. The big key's gonna be in this chest then. Oh, no, never mind. We got everything. There was nothing in here. Alright, then it has to be either in Thieves Town or Misery Mire. I think I prefer Thieves Town. care about that at all. The other thing is that half of Ice Palace is in logic with Thieves Town, but we can't beat the boss without the hammer, so I would not be happy about that choice. I think Thieves Town or Misery Mire are both good plays. I prefer Thieves Town, but you could really do either. Alright, looks like you agree. I don't have too many notes on movement, by the way. It's been pretty much fine to great. A lot better than it was. Oh, should have gone down the left. Dashing downstairs sucks. Oh look, the hammer in one of the first 4 chests of Thieves Town that I would have had us check forever ago. I think it was probably a good call to bail. We gotta do Ice Palace done after this. I think checking Hammer Pigs now is the right call. We're never gonna be back here. Alright, we're just gonna mirror, I guess. We should probably go back to Dark World, though. Alright, Ice Palace is the play, for sure. I don't hate you ditching Thieves Town after the first chest, but the first 4 chests are really quite free. And I do recommend getting all of them every time. Alright, well, ice, right? It's lit up green on your tracker. I don't imagine you're going anywhere else. Theo, you are hovering over... Okay. You're hovering over Spite Cave ominously, and I'm worried that you were going to go there. Get the fire rod out. Fire rod, fire rod. Oh, you remembered a bit too late. Perfect. Too low, but you're fine. No, 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 no. Just go right. Oh wait, you don't have. You don't have Samari. You can't do that. Never mind. Throw. Alright, come on, get this room the cool way. I believe in you. Got it. Oh, nope, wrong pot, wrong pot. Oh no. I think that might be too slow. Oh, okay. You're low on bombs. The bottom left pot has a bomb in it, I think. Or no, it has a heart. One of those pots has a bomb in it. Now you're... okay. Hey, you don't want to forget that guy. You have exactly 1 bomb. Don't fuck up. Okay, okay. We're nervous, we're nervous. Didn't make it. That feels bad. So I think mirror out and dig for bombs. Or this. This is gonna be annoying though, because you don't have Cane of Samaria to hit the switch at the bottom. You're probably gonna regret this one. Well, whatever. We have a key, we can go right. We have a key, we can go right. We should go right, we have a key. There's no reason to go left at all. There's 3 chests on the right that are all gettable right now because you have a key. No, no, no. Okay, well, I guess if you're going this way, you can get iced tea. Go up the stairs and go the very long way to the right side. The very, very long way. So you're doing all this walking instead of just going right in that plus-shaped room. Could have just gone right. But now you have to deal with this shit. Troll barries, that's great. Hey, there's some bombs. See, you could have. This is that same door. You could have gone right and been right here. I've never seen that guy do that. Cane of Samaria in the troll location. That means you'll never do Icebreaker. Alright, well now that you have the Cane of Samaria, it's pretty trivial to, Alright, you have all the loot in here. It's gonna be pretty trivial to just fall down to the center, or I guess you have to walk down to the center, and place the Samaria block on the switch, and meet the boss. You don't need the big chest. Smiley face, you're a bit too far up. Oh, you didn't push it the way. Okay, well, whatever. Fire rod, yes. 8 shots to break the ice. You have gold sword, you should have just kept swinging. Okay, well, Misery Mire is full clearable, so that's a pretty obvious answer, I think. We're just looking for Bombos. That's it. Bombos for go. Everyone wants to invent a new way to get to Misery Mire, but you just have to do 2 dashes on the left and then 1 dash to the right. So you'll just dash up and then dash right and then walk up here. Bombos for go mode. We should have gotten that bridge chest. I hope you get it on your way out here. Oh shit, go mode. Yes. Get the bridge chest, hope for big key. Fire rod? 2 to the right. Or that. Full magic in the top right pot. Fast forward you down a little bit. There it is, vanilla. You have fairies, so you're fine. Just make sure you grab the full magic and try not to take too much damage in here. You should use a hook shot or a boomerang to hit that. No need to walk over it. Walk over to it. Alright, couple ways to do this. I think the easiest way is probably just going to be cape. Cape and swing your sword a lot. Wow. You could have just held up left. Cape? Cape? Are we doing cape? We're not doing cape. This is free with cape. As a reminder, gold sword spins don't do any more damage than gold sword swings, so cape would have been completely fine for this. Just swing your sword. Your sword does more damage than your bow. Alright, well since we're in go mode, it's a pretty straightforward go up to Turtle Rock and beat it. Should be under 2 hours, right? Be like an hour 45, hour 50? You're thinking about your next item, I hope? Nope, you're not. You can get there. There you go. You were holding up. It was just press L twice. And then dash. And then dash. No dashing. The cape is just 2 to the right of Samaria, so you can press L twice to get to Samaria from the cape. You're pretty far from the red cane though, or from Fire Rod. staying on Samaria. Big key's good. Dash right, dash down. Get some arrows here. Center pot. Center pot has 5 arrows. Because you're gonna need arrows for Ice Armos and then also the Mimics in GT. So, whatever you can get to make sure that you're fine for that. You definitely won't have silver, so whatever you can do to make sure you have a stockpile. Now, when you don't need magic, it's actually faster, instead of going this way, to go back after you pick up the lava chest, just go back into the tube you came from, and then go backwards and dash up. You'll come out of this tube on the right, and then you can go into the tube on the left. If you don't need magic, that's a little faster, especially with boots. Bombs? Yes. We are not mirroring for Mimic Cave, which I'm sure you know. Stand in place? No! What are you doing? What? You okay? Where are you going? You didn't miss anything. What are you doing? Hello? You got that. There's gonna be a key in the crystal roller room. You don't need any keys before that. Maybe you're thinking you need a small key and you forgot it somewhere, but you definitely didn't. There's gonna be a key in crystal roller room, and then there'll be another key on Laser Bridge. There aren't any locked doors until you reach that crystal roller room, so... Just go right, please. Go right. Go right. Go right. I'm not sure what you're doing. Go right. Oh my god. Alright, and now we get small key. Really soon we'll get that small key. Just any moment now, there'll be a small key. It's gotta be in the final chest then. That's small key. Yes. You're way too close. Oh, thankfully you've got 2 fairies. All right, we're full of hope. For a moment. All right, we're out of hope. No more hope. Get that. Good. I still very strongly recommend using hammer here. Swinging your sword causes lag with all the lasers, and also gets you shot in the head. Whereas hammer, they aren't very good at dodging it. Just bonk against this, alright? You could have bonked against the left rock down, the left block. Too far right, yep. You don't need that. You have 2 fairies, you have a ton of hearts, you're good. You're good. Why? I don't know why you did a spin attack there. A lot of money. Whoops. Were you facing right? Because you're supposed to face left and then bonk right. Oh, you're too far left. You want to be more right, more right. Okay, good, you caught him. You're moving up. You need to shoot the 2 left before you start moving up. So it's 4 up, 2 left, and then move up while you shoot the 2, the last 2. Careful with those arrows. You need a bunch of them for the mimic rooms. Lucky. Just press L once. Jesus Christ. Nice. Okay, maybe this is a good time to use the restock room. We're leaving it, okay. Wow, that's lucky. Part on the top left if you want it. Good job. And then you got this, you got the next room last time. Let's see you get it again. So close. I mean, you have the block in the right place, but you're supposed to place it from the right, not from below. And that gives you the time you need to go up and get the top guy. Hook shot, hook shot, hook shot. Get your hook shot out. Hook shot. Damn it. Great dash. Two. Three. I don't know about that standing. I would have stood above him on the left. Yeah, same right here. Oh! I think that was a good spot to stand, just, you know, gotta spin. Ah. Oh, that's great. I think that's 5. So one more. Yeah. Four, 5, 6. Oh, 6. All right, you're in phase 2 already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, you're done. Make sure you get torch glitch. You have to get torch glitch. I mean, you don't have to, but you really should. You're low on magic, and it would be unpleasant to not get torch glitch. You don't have the lamp out, which makes me worried you're not gonna get torch glitch. You are not... Oh my god. Alright, this is a way to do it. Aha! I don't think you have enough magic, to be honest. Maybe. I'm not too familiar. Well, that doesn't help. Okay, now you're really in a bad way here. Just save and quit at this point. You don't have enough magic at all. Save and quit. Go to the potion shop, buy some potions. I don't know why we're in here. Save and quit. You can't mirror here. You gotta go left. Yeah. You have to line yourself to the left statue before you can mirror. Drink that right now. Yeah. Okay, you probably didn't need to buy another, but I guess just in case. Yep, and this is the right way to get to... back to Ganon. We should have just stunned those guys and dashed through. And we should hook speed here. We should hook speed here. I want you to know that going up these stairs like this is so incredibly slow, and we should really hook speed. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's phase 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, you're not done. You're not done. You're not done. You need one more hit. Those hits didn't start counting until you until he started spinning the trident. Yep, there you go. Now we've done 6, but we have to wait for this again. There we go. Alright. Now it should be pretty straightforward. Don't do that though. Get your fire rod out. You don't want to have to lamp all this. You have more than enough magic to fire rod the whole time, and that's not even including the blue goo. Fire rod, fire rod. Don't wait, just fire rod. We're really dead set on using that lamp, huh? Even though we have, like, all the magic in the universe. Oh my god! You don't have to wait, just light the damn torch. It's only if you want to get fancy and try and do 3 hits between each lighting of the torch that you have to wait. Or if you're doing particular silver strats. But for doing spins, just keep your fire rod out and use it immediately. I'm begging you to use the fire rod. It's not happening. I'm never gonna get my wish. The fire rod is lost and forgotten. That was not the time to hit him. See, you're waiting for him to get to the bottom and then using it, which is normally a strat that you use for fire rod to get him to stop, for silver arrows to get him to stop in the center of the room. Or if you set up a shot just right, you could well, this is still done with fire rod, but there's a way to get 3 spins between each torch lighting instead of 2. But you're not doing either of those things. You're just doing 2 spins. And if you're doing 2 spins, you just light the torch immediately so you can get back to spinning. The value triangles. Alright, let's see your numbers. Read a book. Bully makes a friend. Fungus for life. Wait. Vanilla, no, wait, it was for heart then. So where was it was probably in the pyramid or something. Or in GT. Vultures, oh wait, well, the bow sleeps forever, yeah, of course. Oh, here we go. First sword 9 minutes, Pegasus boots 5 minutes, flute a while. Mirror 8 minutes, that was an early mirror. 1 death, 48 seconds of menu time, we could work on bringing that down a little bit. You were menuing a lot. 170. Pod was a mistake. I do think we should have gotten those first 4 checks in Thieves Town the first time we were there. We should have beaten Swamp Palace the first time we were near it, and I think with those things you would have had a much faster seed. Cool. All right. Well, that was fun for me. I gotta get to work now. See ya.